Rahul, when we discuss things at the level of your channel, I think we need to have more serious analysis. Over-enthusiastic statements by people do not constitute the realities. Now, let's address ourselves to the verdict which we have received. First, I must congratulate Mr. Sachin Pilot. Certainly, the results in Rajasthan are worrisome. Mr. Pilot, when we made a comment about the government of the day winning the by-elections, we also added that in Rajasthan, the verdict is most worrisome because we have the government of the day there. And out of 4 seats, 3 seats have been lost to the Congress, to you. So certainly worrisome.
Why do you think it happened, Sudhanshu?
Very recently.
Sachin says the government is not doing a good job. People in 9 months already fed up with Vasundhara Raje. Usually, if I accept your logic and say that state governments which are ruling at that time in the capital do better, then Vasundhara Raje, because she's been in power only for 9 months, should have swept Rajasthan. Why has she done so badly?
No, I am saying there is certainly cause for worry and it needs to be analyzed and there needs to be introspection. No two opinions on that. Because the verdict is a blow to the morale of the party, which was very high because 162 seats we had won in the Vidhan Sabha and we had won all the 25 seats in the Lok Sabha. So certainly this is a reversal and it will require a lot of introspection, a lot of analysis, a lot of fact-finding. See, there is a case made out where 2 of the 3 seats which we have lost had candidates who ab initio should not have been the candidates. And day one, this was a speculation that these candidates will lose. But still, it does not.
What do you think went so horribly wrong in Uttar Pradesh, where on all the seats where elections were held, it was either the BJP or its ally, the Apna Dal, which were holding those seats. And despite that, it's the Samajwadi Party which got hammered in May, which has bounced back so remarkably. Do you think it's the rhetoric of love jihad that's boomeranged on the BJP, Sudhanshu?
No, Rahul, it is the results of Uttar Pradesh are certainly disappointing. But let's analyze them objectively. First, 2 aspects I want to point out which we must debate. First, UP traditionally has always seen multi-corner contests. This election was virtually a bipolar polity. The effect of a SP-BSP vote coming together was catastrophic for BJP in 94 also. So that's had a tremendous impact, one. Secondly, historically by-elections have always been won by the government of the day, which means Sapa in its earlier avatar had won 18 seats in by-election, whereas they had held only 5. And when the actual elections took place in 2007, they could only retain 6. So it's not a reflection of what is to come in 2017. However...
No. I think what you're ignoring, and I want Sachin Pilot to come in on this. Now, Sudhanshu Mittal...
If you had heard the official comments of the spokesman, they had clearly rejected that love jihad is a part of the BJP agenda, or the statement of Sakshi Maharaj. Historically, polarized elections have never favored BJP. I have just mentioned 1996, after the Babri Masjid, we never won the elections. 2004, after the Gujarat riots, we never won.
No, but why were these people then given a free run for the past several months?
Allow me. No, they are not given a free hand. It so happens that a few individuals make individual comments.
I'm sorry, Sudhanshu, that doesn't hold for the simple reason that Yogi Adityanath was your lead speaker on the communal violence debate in Parliament. This is not someone who's holding a fringe position in your party. He's front and center, getting the honor of being your lead speaker on something as sensitive as communal violence. When you make Yogi Adityanath your lead speaker, you're sending out a message, and that message today has been rejected by the voters in their wisdom.
No, but I don't think, Rahul, that this election was all about this. As I said, the results are there, but the conclusions we are drawing have nothing to do with the results which are there. We have lost 9 seats. Look, if you talk about communalized politics, the entire politics of Sapa is communalized politics. Muslim appeasement is the politics of the day as far as they are concerned. So this is not the conclusion of the verdict of the people. The verdict of the people has depended on 2 primary things. As I said first, instead of a multipolar polity, this was a bipolar polity. That has affected the verdict. The other historically the government of the day has always had its day. It has always won these elections. 6 they were 5 they were holding, 18 they won last time. So we have lost. Certainly it is worrisome. Certainly we need to look at how to strengthen ourselves. But the conclusion
Sachin, is there a lesson? Sachin, is there a lesson?
Rahul, for us, development, good governance is the fundamental to our core manifesto. You see, if what Mr. Pilot is saying was true, how did they lose Assam? How did we in Silchar get 76,000 votes against just 37,000 votes of the Member Parliament Mrs. Dev, who vacated that seat? I mean, are you now going to concede, Mr. Pilot, that in Assam they have rejected you? If you are going to do that, I have no calls about that. Secondly, what I want to say is, by-elections are by-elections. They do not reflect the outcome in future. The elections which are about to come, Maharashtra, Jharkhand, Jammu Kashmir and Haryana, will have certain reflections of how the people are perceiving the central government or the political environment of the country.
Well,
but
what will be very interesting, Sudhanshu, will be to read
out of context.